going to shift focus to West Bengal. And remember, the BJP's first list was out yesterday, and there was much controversy over the BJP's candidate from Asansol, Pawan Singh. Now, Pawan Singh was being attacked by the Trinamool Congress for, his derogatory and misogynist songs that he was singing. And now what we are getting is that he has tweeted and he says that he's opting out of this race. He said, I express my heartfelt gratitude to the top leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party. The party trusted me, declared me as a candidate from Asansol, but due to some reason, I will not be able to contest the elections from Asansol. That's the big news which is coming in. Payal Mehta, who's now joining us from Kolkata. Payal, do you think the BJP essentially took cognizance also of the fact that there was a lot of criticism coming in from the Trinamool Congress? They were talking about taking pot shots at the Prime Minister on Nari Shakti issue. Was Pawan Singh then advised by the BJP top leadership, you have to come out with this statement and opt out?
Pallavi, this is the rarest of rare situation when a candidate who's been declared has in fact opted out, and this could not have really happened with him consulting the top leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party. But this is one flag that the BJP essentially will have to face, because obviously everybody knew his background, everybody knew where he was coming from, and everybody knew the timing of the release of the candidate list. So the BJP has gone ahead and still announced his candidature, and now is forced to kind of take his candidature back, given the fact that there's so much of backlash as far as this is concerned. This is something which is considered to be bad optics as far as the BJP is really concerned. And why shouldn't the TMC really, take advantage of the situation, Pallavi? It's a political game. There's no charity, there's no, free will for anybody as well. And given the fact that the BJP has called out several candidates in the opposition camp also for their controversial records, this is one controversy which the party could have actually done without. Obviously, the clearance of Pawan's name came in only after the CEC, in which Prime Minister Narendra Modi, JP Nadda, all the top leaders were present, and only after that was really cleared. But this sort of a backlash coming in, this sort of a feedback coming in, should have been something that the BJP really should have anticipated.
I'm sorry to cut you short over here, but before I go across to Aman, one very quick question from you also, because the Council of Ministers meeting is going on. Of course, it's not related to this, but the fact is that when it comes to the Nari Shakti narrative, which is being pushed in by the BJP, the Prime Minister keeps on talking about it. It was going to get difficult for the BJP then to explain why have you given this ticket to Pawan Singh?
Like I said, it's a lot of flag that the BJP will actually have to face, because on one front with the BJP and the Prime Minister himself has been speaking about Nari Shakti, has been speaking about the support for the women as far as Sandesh Kali is concerned, calling the TMC leaders out for having victimized women. Somebody who had in fact spoken about women in a very derogatory manner. It's not about his profession, it's just about the way he has gone about and the videos that have really been seen. The BJP should have anticipated that. And now that, the cat is out of the bag, obviously there's a lot of panic which has been created. And Pawan's tweet has come in essentially now saying that I'm going to withdraw from the candidature. That I'm sure wouldn't have happened without him speaking to the party leaders. But there was, of course, Amit Malviya who was trying to defend Pawan's candidature. But it seems that the party leadership has in fact advised Pawan, and Pawan is now decided to withdraw his candidature.
Okay, do hold on, Payal. Let me just quickly go across to Aman also, who's now joining us on the phone line. So, Aman, it's very rare, as Payal is pointing out, and all of us who have been watching the political developments do corroborate the fact that very rarely does the BJP buckle under pressure. But was this pressure too difficult to ignore? And is that the reason why Pawan Singh opted out?
Well, it seems so, Pallavi, because as you correctly say, BJP has rarely gone back on a candidate announcement. In the past, we have seen whenever candidate lists have been put out and the CEC approves them, BJP never buckles under pressure. But in this particular case, I feel given the strong campaign that the BJP has launched in West Bengal on the Sandesh Khali incident for women dignity, for women's safety, I think this particular candidature was going against that sentiment. And I think the BJP realized it pretty early since last night of how the TMC was attacking Pawan Singh, as Payal was saying, digging out his videos, digging out his songs, and saying that does such a person deserve a ticket from Asansol from the BJP at a time when the BJP is speaking so highly about women's safety. So I think the BJP has weighed upon the issue, and Pawan Singh has now himself withdrawn from the fight. Ironically, he was just a few hours back welcoming the decision of the party and thanking the party for giving him a ticket. He had just, in fact, put out a tweet a few hours back saying he welcomes the ticket and he will fight from the seat. But last evening, in fact, he had said, Sheersh Netritva ko dil se dhanyavad. So he had thanked the BJP's leadership for giving him a ticket. But now he has put out a tweet withdrawing from the race, and BJP would look to also to rest this controversy and maybe put up another candidate from Asansol in the next few days.
Okay, but there were multiple messaging also, I think, which goes in from the first list of the BJP, Aman. I mean, many of the rabble rousers, many of the people who were facing a lot of controversy have also been left out for the first list. So, another point which the BJP wants to score over the opposition parties when you do an instant damage control and keep Pawan Singh out of the race now?
Well, see, BJP has dropped at least three names, who have been making controversial statements. Two MPs from Delhi, Ramesh Pidhori and Sahib Singh Verma's son Pravesh Verma were dropped, and also Sadhvi Pragya Singh Thakur from Bhopal seat. Though there have been questions why Ajay Mishra Teni has been repeated from Kheri seat, especially after his son was found involved in the incident where a vehicle had run over farmers during the farmer protests in Kheri. So there have been questions over Ajay Mishra Teni, but BJP did drop three names which were controversial, which had made controversial statement to send a message out that BJP wants to go by performance, not by people who are making controversial statements. A line has to be drawn. But in the matter of Pawan, I think what is the backlash which has happened, especially from West Bengal in a state where the BJP is looking to maximize its gains this time, go above the 18 seats it won in 2019, a very, very key state of Bengal. I think the BJP is not willing to take any chances, and they will see a new candidate in Asansol in the days to come, Pallavi.
Payal, please give us the backstory, because you've been reporting on this, that there has been a lot of preparations last 2 to 3 months. There were surveys, there were inputs which were taken. Where did this go wrong, if possibly that's the way we want to look at it? I mean, where could that mistake have been made as far as choosing Pawan Singh is concerned?
One has to understand the situation that existed in Asansol. Remember, in 2014, Babul Supriyo won from the BJP ticket from Asansol, even though it was said that he would not be able to win. He was a star, and he was a star power which actually dominated. He also won in 2019. But after that, Babul Supriyo jumped ship and went on to Mamta's party in TMC. In 2021, the moment he was dropped from the union cabinet. After that, the TMC decided to field, Shatrughan Sinha, other superstar, another ex-BJP MP. From there, Shatrughan Sinha is currently the sitting MP from Asansol. So the BJP thought it was important to put out another star power, because remember, in that part of the country, a star power matters a lot when you have the likes of Babul Supriyo, Shatrughan Sinha. So that's the reason that possibly that the BJP really saw that Pawan, another Bhojpuri star, another Hindi-speaking person from the region, would probably be able to counter Shatrughan Sinha. That's the reason he was put over there as a candidate, looking at his star power, looking at the magic he might be able to create. But probably somebody in the BJP failed to understand the reading on the wall, and somebody in the BJP failed to understand that it could actually have backlash. Pallavi, gone are the days, when people's merit really mattered and everything else mattered. These days, what your image is on social media also plays a lot of role, and that's something which, of course, has caused Pawan.
I'm going to have to cut you short over here, Payal. I'm just going to come back to you and to Aman. Let's go across to the person who was once a member of parliament from Asansol. Babul Supriyo is now joining us on the phone line. Thank you very much, Babul. Your first reaction, because I did see your tweet where you said you're very disgusted because you've been an MP from Asansol. Your first response to the fact that Pawan Singh has withdrawn.
Not once, maybe twice from Asansol. It's very close.
Okay,
Asansol is very close. Asansol is very close to my heart. I have got nothing. I reiterate, I've got nothing against the artist Pawan Singh. I respect his success and all of that. But a person who has, repeatedly made videos and all that with demeaning titles against Bengali women as such, I cannot repeat those names. They're all there on social media. None of them are memes. They're all actuals. So BJP should have definitely thought about the desperation for winning Asansol back should not have been at the cost of insulting the sensibilities of Bengali women. That's the number one. Number two, there is no way BJP could have announced Pawan Singh's name, and that too in their first list, without taking a absolute confirmation from Pawan Singh. But now that they have accepted their mistake, we had got Amit Malviya defending Pawan Singh's candidature in the morning and questioning a lot of other TMC leaders and this and that, digressing from the topic. But now that he has made a tweet, it's a clear thing that BJP has pressurized him to make that tweet about personal reasons.